Oh, guys, okay. I must greet you guys. I mustn't just come and be all hyped up. Anyways, I did mention that I was gonna give you my review of Bakhe's book. Let me get it. Bakhe. The naked truth about men, the advice every lady dearly needs. Okay. So this book is, I enjoyed reading it. It's a very simple read. I think for someone who wants to write a book, this is the advice I received because I wanted to write a book. Myron Goldman said you must write a book that solves a problem for the person who's going to read. So here, Bakhe is giving us solution because he's saying this is the advice every lady dearly needs. So it's an advice to ladies, and he says here, the reason why he writes this, he doesn't want his own sisters, his own children, the female ones, to not understand why men. He says here, I believe that every man wants to protect their own sister. I also believe that every man who wants to give their sister advice on what a man is, how men operate, and men's expectation from ladies. So for that, and I just like, okay, no, it's definitely good advice. It's advice to ladies. So what is this advice that he's giving us here in a nutshell? I just thought, let me just simplify it and talk about what I feel he's saying here in the nutshell. He says, generally, we women don't understand men, but men, he says they are a tough nut to crack, men, right? He says in general they are suffering from what, brokenness, and he's like, be warned, they are like bad men out there. Bad men do exist, so be warned. That's what he says. And he says mostly women are gullible. When he compares women and men, he says mostly women are gullible and majority of men are skilled at what's the word he uses, at playing with women. He says in majority women are like good women looking for good guys out there, but they fall prey because men are kind of like skilled at playing women. And he says that's in general, in terms of even society promotes it, culture, it's just how it is. And we women, we don't understand how they behave. But he was saying, but even though there are some very dangerous men out there, he's saying here in this book, some good men do exist. I find that. So it's like not all of them are bad, but in majority you find extremely bad ones, and then majority of them are playing around because they're encouraged to play around, and women fall for their tricks. And yeah, we struggle with falling for the tricks for what men play maybe, but it's like majority of women fall for those tricks. And then, but he says, but there are good men out there, guys. There are good men. So, and then he gives advice that, okay, what they generally need, he talks about men need respect. They want to lead. They are physical beings. But at the end, he concludes, they're saying that if you're a woman, and he says, before you love anyone, I'm just going to end with what he says here. Conclusion, before you love anyone or desire to be loved, please love yourself first. Be happy in life. Be aware that no relationship will make you happy if you yourself are not happy in life. Yeah, I think in a nutshell, but get this book for yourself. I thought it was quite an easy read, simple language. I finished it, I think, in an hour. What I do realize is that sometimes things that we struggle with in life are not the difficult things. Hence, I'm like, this is a simple read and simple. We struggle with simple things. So I guess we mustn't look down on the simple truths that we are taught in this book because they cause us the most trouble. We don't struggle with, I don't know, trigonometry or Pythagoras theorem. Those are not the things we struggle with. We struggle with these ones. So get the book. It's simple, and I think you'll enjoy it. That's my review. Bye.